Here is a bike ride I took yesterday. I wanted to go out to EntradaDelOro from the Powerline Trail. Now, this is off of my backyard here. That's where I start, but there's Gold Canyon, here's Apache Junction. And so, and for those that are watching this from outside the Phoenix area that don't know the area, this is Phoenix right there. So it gives you an idea of where the bike ride was yesterday. It was about, what did I do? About 14 miles. Not very fast for a bike ride, 5.6 miles an hour. I know some of you can hike that fast. I know. And I was hiking some too. And I was taking pictures too. Even in, let's see if we got, I think I got, I did go to 15 miles an hour up the road there, but that was paved road. This is all dirt road through here, and this is some kind of bushwhacking through here. So it gives you an idea. And I've hiked this before. The light blue is the one for the bike ride where I went to EntradaDelOro. And the other is a hike I took a long time ago, last year, and I hiked around this hill here and actually came through here. Both times I was looking for a nice way to get to the top here, and to be frank, I couldn't really find one. I thought I could here when I was hiking, but I didn't see anything there. And when I ran around this time, I didn't see anything. It was kind of interesting. We're in the pandemic shutdown right now. Supposedly you're not supposed to be within 6 feet of anybody, and you're not supposed to have groups more than 10, at least according to the guidelines from CDC. But right here, it was interesting. I think it was farther down here, through here, I think. There was actually a party with a bunch of people. I don't think, not more than 10, at least all in one group. But there was like 3 or 4 groups of 6 people, and I found kind of interesting. I was going to take some pictures with that. No, that's probably not nice. If they're going to break the law, I don't want to be the one that reports them. I'm just going to stay away from them. That's what I was going to do. But anyway, I tried a couple times before trying to, as you can see where I was hiking before, I tried to find a place right here. But there was no easy way that I saw. I did look when I was bike riding, I did look up here to look for a trail, but I didn't see any. And looking closely now, I don't know. Looks like maybe you could get up this way and come up here, but I'm not sure. Anyway, that was yesterday's bike ride. The other one, this one was about 10 miles. The hike was about 10 miles that I did last year. This one was about 14. Let's see, 14.6, almost 15 miles. So, and that's because I went around here and went in EntradaDelOro. And, but this was a little bit faster than the last one. The last one I think was about, it was 10 miles, and it was probably 5 or 6 miles an hour. So it took me, it was 2 miles an hour, and it probably took me 5 to 7 hours. I can't remember exactly what it was. But anyway, there was a couple of, it's interesting, right here is the highest. Is that the elevation? Yeah, the elevation is the highest right there, and then it flattens out, which is kind of interesting because I would have thought and it doesn't, there's not much difference. What is 100 feet? So, and maybe, 100 feet there. So 200 feet elevation, not much. Let's see, what did it say? Maximum gain and loss was here. Doesn't say the elevation. I think this is, that's the AEG, which is about 700 feet. I thought it was more than that, but anyway. that was it. Let's fly it. Again, starting from Peralta Trails, my backyard there. And that's where I hiked from before. The purple one is the hike, the other one, so it's basically the same way. This one I just doubled back. There was traffic and I doubled back here and went this way. The other way is probably the way I've come back before. And there's, I have a picture on Facebook of the gate right here. And well, there we go. Let's see. Now that's interesting. I tried before. You can see I had some problem. There is a fence here, and I thought, well, I followed the trail, but it wasn't trivial. I had to go around and when I was hiking, but there's a gate right here, and I posted the picture of the gate, so it gives you an idea. Let's continue. And a couple times I came back a different way than I went, at least a little ways there. Let's speed it up. There's some ups and downs, as we talked about before. Now that's where I took the first VR picture, and the only VR picture I took, the virtual reality picture that I'll post on Facebook. Okay, now here's where I diverted before. This is coming back. Oh no, take that back. That's a good question. Was I going out or coming back? No, I went out this way and then went up on the hike, went up this way, and I think there's a road here. Oh yeah, there's a road. Not a super road, but a road that goes up that way. And that cut off some time. And there's kind of this is a cattle pond here. When I was taking the hike last year, there was a lot of cattle that were there. And then I went up here and wrapped around. I did see a lot of cattle kind of close. It was kind of interesting. I saw a lot of cattle this last time right here on my bike ride. And I did find a dead carcass of a cattle right about here. And I posted the pictures of that poor guy. But looks like somebody had got him, you know, some carnivore of some type, mountain lion or whatever. But going through here before wasn't super trivial. I remember there was some elevation there, and I would like to find out a way to get to the top like I mentioned. Anyway, and then there's a line here that goes complete. This is kind of interesting. Yeah, I followed this. This is the ranch over here. And I followed this fence line along the ranch. I'm not mistaken. Let's see, is that where the ranch is? He says. I think so, yeah. I think that's the... Except they don't show it. I'm surprised here. Maybe I'm wrong place. It was just off of 77, so the ranch is, he says, why can't I see? This is an old map, I think. And it says May, anyway, that's the way I went last time on the hike. Where is the ranch? Now you got me thinking here. I think the ranch is, right there, and this is the fence line. Okay, that makes sense. That's the one fence line. There's another fence line here, I guess. Another road. I think that's a road there. Yeah. So that's interesting. I followed that and went all the way over, and then this is the one coming down to the ranch. Yeah, the ranch is right here. There is a fence along here, and then come down to, this is Peralta Road right here. So anyway, this time I just went up and came back the same way I went. So let's continue. And speed it up a little bit. Okay, this is where I went up the road and went around the hill. I saw the hill here, and I'd gone down here previously, not all the way down, right to here, and then cut over this way. This time I went north instead of, well, east, northeast, I guess, and instead of going southwest. And so I went around the hill here. It was kind of interesting. I did go this way. This is where I saw those people, and then went around this way and went up. I was just exploring a little bit of here, and it was a nice way. I wanted to get all the way over there because I hadn't before. You can go all the way to Queen Creek, which is way over, Queen Valley, which is way over here, and that would be an interesting travel. I did see there was paths to get over there, so it looks like it's doable. And there's a road here, except I think that's a dirt road, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, you can do that. Okay, well, let's continue. And around we go. Just around the hill here. Pretty good road there. Now right here it's kind of awkward. I didn't go up there. Came back. This is the, there's a lot of cows that I saw right here. And really close to the homes there. They're in a gated community, I think. It's part of the Entrada but then I came down the road here and went up here and around, checking out the area. I've been up here before in a car, but never with a bike, so I wasn't sure where I was. It's a nice area. It's a ways away though from everybody, and I have friends there that they're moving because it is so far away from anything. Okay, let's stop it so I can get the lines back. There we go. And then I went back the way I came, back to where I started, and it was a good bike ride, enjoyable. And oh, what are we doing here? Did I go back? Anyway, this is around the hill again, maybe. So then on the way back, here we go. Right there. And that's where I looked around. I took some pictures of some cows there, I think. And it was a good bike ride. And there's where I took the VR picture. And anyway, gives you an idea. I hope you enjoy this. And the pictures on Facebook. Good old cattle country. Cactus-fed beef, as it were. And then I went back where I came. Hope you enjoy it, and the pictures on Facebook.